sorry, I didn't mean he was gonna be there. I told him what we did was a mistake.
Stupid, man!
I'm stupid. Just tell me what I can do and I will. Lord, come on. Lord,
He's some.
Come on, I hate myself for this. Come on.
How modern women cheat. It never just happens. Plausible Deniability Explained. Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily. The first season of the series Insecure gives a great impression of how and why modern women cheat. The process and the psychology behind every move is well presented in this series. Now before we get into this, let's take a look at the meaning of cheating and plausible deniability so you know what we're highlighting in this video. Cheating has multiple definitions and we picked this one. To behave in a dishonest way in order to get what you want. Plausible deniability. Plausible deniability is the ability to deny any involvement in illegal or unethical activities because there's no clear evidence to prove involvement. The lack of evidence makes the denial credible or plausible. The use of the tactic implies forethought, such as intentionally setting up the conditions to plausibly avoid responsibility for one's future actions. Shout out to the Patreon gang! Salute! The original video is gonna be on Patreon because we have to respect the YouTube guidelines. That's why you will get a censored and filtered YouTube friendly version. So if you like what we do and do you want to experience our content to the fullest extent, support us on Patreon. This video contains a lot of spoilers, so you've been warned. Now it's time for us to dive into this and do what we have to do. Because we men and we. We men and we. Shit. One of the reasons why we talk about modern women is because we live in modern times. Technology has changed our behavior. She's on a laptop. She's on Facebook, looking at pictures of her ex-boyfriend. She pulls all kinds of information from his profile page, his occupation, his relationship status, and by the way her eyes light up, she likes what she sees.
How different would my life be if I actually went after what I wanted? Maybe I'd be more like my best friend Molly.
She just cheated on you right there. She doesn't want her boyfriend to know that she's looking at her ex-boyfriend's profile and is interacting with him. Now in this case, this is an ex-boyfriend. However, women get a lot of attention on social media. Just take a look at our video of the average looking 15-year-old girl. Women might not respond to your DMs, but she's looking and she can get all of the information she needs with a few clicks. It's in her nature to want more. Hypergamy.
Hey, what you want her in?
No, you pick.
In the first clip, she was on her laptop. Now she's on her phone. Technology has advanced to the point where we can access everything from our smartphones. If you're looking for answers, it's all in there. And yes, she's cheating on her boyfriend right now. Not infidelity, but cheating. She's at work. You don't know what she's doing there. Traditional women were homemakers. Modern women participate in the labor force. Take a look at this graph. Look at the gap in 1948. Almost 70 years later, 2016, look at the increase of women joining the labor force and the decrease of men in the labor force. This explains the change in dynamics between men and women. This is from a private investigator and I really like what's on their website. Affairs in the workplace happen all the time, as women make advances everywhere in society. The old cliche about the boss and the young secretary carrying on an affair has been overshadowed by an increase in the number of men and women who work together as equals, becoming romantically involved. The old separation of the sexes has passed and old boundaries to interaction have been replaced by no boundaries. Hearing about the quote-unquote guys from work or the quote-unquote girls at the office has transformed in the quote-unquote gang at work. The co-ed workplace offers lots of interaction, teamwork, travel, projects, and longer work hours, all of which lead to members of the opposite sex who share many common attributes growing close. Modern day society, fellas. It is what it is. Modern women are exposed to all of these temptations, distractions, fantasies, increasing the chances of infidelity. What are you going to do to stop it? If a woman wants to cheat, she will find a way to do so.
Yes, Lawrence, how you doing, man?
Actually, I'm thinking about ending things with Lawrence.
I'm sorry, what was that? Did you not just see me crying tears of singleness in there? No. One of us is having sex tonight.
We don't do anything. Like, there's no excitement. He's too comfortable.
Okay, wait, are you guys fighting? What?
No, I wish. Sometimes I wish she'd just, like, slap the shit out of me out of angry passion. Not really, but kinda.
So you're an idiot. That's cool.
No, seriously, I'm starting to resent him. Like, I spent my entire 20s with a dude that I'm not even gonna end up with.
A woman doesn't just wake up one day and decide that she's going to cheat on a man. Her actions need to be justified. In this case, she's thinking about breaking up with him. Why? Because she's bored, dry like the desert. Her man is struggling to find a job and she feels that she deserves better. She says something interesting. I spent my entire 20s with a guy that I'm not even going to end up with. So they've been together for almost 10 years. They are not married and they don't have children. We talk about the red pill, but let's talk about the pill. Birth control. US birth rate sees biggest fall for nearly 50 years. Now, of course, the pandemic has something to do with it. However, births have been declining in younger women for years, as many postponed motherhood and had smaller families. It's not a requirement for modern women to start a family, especially at a younger age. They are not without sex though. So the value of relationships have also declined. They value these things when it's too late. So cheating or breaking up is easier to justify for the modern woman.
Wow, what are y'all dressed up for?
I'm taking Molly out tonight.
On a date? Should I be jealous?
No, she's just really upset and I want to make her feel better.
When you spend a lot of time together, you will get to know each other and you will notice when your girlfriend acts differently. And this is where a lot of guys mess up and why women get away with cheating. Women are easy to figure out and easy to catch cheating, but a lot of guys have this mentality of, my girl doesn't do that. It's an ego thing. But at the same time, if you don't trust your girl, then what's the point of a relationship? She will give you signs that she's up to something, like dressing up nice and going out with her friend, even sleeping over at her friend's house.
Are we here? Is this it?
Babe.
Because maybe I didn't know it before, but I know it now, and I don't want to just sit on the couch with you for the rest of my life and wait for something to happen.
What are you talking about? Nobody's just sitting on the couch. I'm almost done with my business plan. You know, I'm just getting my shit together.
You've been getting your shit together for 4 years, Lawrence. I just feel like we're wasting our time. I don't have time to waste.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying maybe we should get our shit together separately and see what happens.
You want to break up with me?
You know, Molly's waiting on me. I'm gonna spend the night at her house, and we can talk about this tomorrow.
Hey, Issa!
See you later.
Hey, Issa!
She kind of breaks up with him and catches him off guard. 9 out of 10 times, the signs are already there, but you're not paying attention because that's not how you look at your girl. There's a study that says that 50% of women have a backup man. This was 2014, so the percentage probably increased. Now, this is interesting. Slightly more than 4 in 10 said that they had got to know the man whilst they were with their partner, while a similar percentage said he was on the scene long before. So when a woman breaks up with you, you better believe there's already another man in the picture. We call it monkey branching.
Here, this place, where we are.
What a coincidence.
What a coincidence! Yeah! No, it's not a coincidence. It's a calculated move. It's a smart move, but it's like 6th grade stuff. You don't need to be an Einstein to figure this out. You just don't put your mind to it. Shit. And that's the advantage that women have. We don't look at them as cheaters, liars, and cold-blooded manipulators. And for women to keep up this angel-like facade, they need plausible deniability. If she would tell you exactly what happened so far, it would make her look bad. So now it's a coincidence that she kind of broke up with her current boyfriend. She coincidentally runs into the ex-boyfriend and she's coincidentally going to sleep at her friend's house that night. Once again, technology made it possible for her to know exactly where to find her ex.
What did I say?
The only reason we came to that hood rat ass club tonight is so that you could hook up with Daniel.
I didn't even know he was gonna be.
Stop it. You knew. This was always about you.
Women will always tell somebody what's going on, and it's most likely her best friend. Don't expect her best friend to snitch on her, and to take it a step further, she will help her keep up the facade. All of the things that we are discussing in the manosphere, women know that it's true. They know that we're speaking the truth. And it's a problem because a woman's power lies in men being stupid. That's why nature made us fall in love with women, so we can't think straight and only think about her. IQ points drop when in love, willing to give her all of your resources without question. The foolishness. And that's what women love about us. What we can provide. Her current boyfriend doesn't provide. So she's naturally turned off. And in modern society, she has access to a plethora of options.
Hey, where you going?
I shouldn't be here.
What? Come on. You here?
What I like about this scene is that it shows how Tyrone's and Chad's operate. Come on, you're here. Nobody forced her to be there. Tyrone knows that she wants to be there.
Got you this. I'm Moscato, but some shit Drake would like.
Why are you assuming I like Drake?
Every black girl that went to college likes Drake.
He just really gets us.
He knows how to set the tone because he's been there before. Every black girl that went to college likes Drake. This guy has been around. Now let's read why she's there. Women are not nearly as inclined to engage in infidelity purely for the sexual gratification. They tend to select a partner that they feel is an upgrade or somehow a better selection, i.e. the rock star, Drake, or alpha male syndrome, Chad, Tyrone. They tend to engage in an affair with someone they want to be with and see over and over, as opposed to simply finding someone that arouses them and giving them physical pleasure. The naturalistic view is that a cheating wife is simply following her instincts and looking to be with the better animal. Alright, this guy is an upgrade. Hypergamy. Just having sex is not benefiting women. Please check out our video called Women Explain Why Friends with Benefits Don't Work. Bang, baby! He goes straight for the kill. And why? Because there's nothing to talk about. Stop trying to be cute. These women can sense your insecurities from miles and miles away. She knows why she's there, and by showing up, that's her way of telling you that she is ready for some action. Tyrone and Chad know how to handle this shit.
I'm not a...
I never said you were.
No, you didn't. But I just got out of a relationship, I think, and I wanted to try being this new, different person, and you seem like the perfect person to be this new, different person with, because you've always been my what-if guy, but I can't just jump from one relationship to another because that's crazy,
Whoa,
right? Like, I can't...
Whoa. Relationship. I'm not looking for a relationship. Maybe I gave you the wrong idea.
The grass ain't greener on the other side. Not every guy that you talk to wants to marry you. Most guys will hit it. And this is where that plausible deniability backfires on her, because she assumed that he wanted a relationship, but he never mentioned anything about a relationship. Chad's and Tyrone's also use plausible deniability, and women don't like it when it backfires on them. Now technically she didn't cheat here because she broke up with a man, right? The reason men are surprised that women move on so fast is because they don't understand that women are already engaged with the other guy during the relationship. She will officially leave you when the new relationship is established. So let's go to the part where she actually cheats and infidelity comes in.
Hey, come on, sit down. Let me have a drink with you.
Yeah, okay.
She worked things out with a man and things are good now. This is where plausible deniability comes back into play. She went to the studio with her ex to fix a problem. They couldn't fix the problem, and now she decides to stay for a drink. He makes a move on her again, knowing that she has a man. First she hesitates, but then she goes for the kill. And that's my next point. She wants to do this. She enjoys doing it. She doesn't regret doing it either. Her actions are justified in her mind because she did not go to the studio with the intention of cheating on her husband. Plausible deniability. The regret comes in when she gets caught and understands what she's losing.
I'm so sorry, I didn't mean.
You not fucking sorry? He just gonna throw that in my face tonight?
No, he was gonna be there. I told him what we did was a mistake.
Oh, so you up our shit for some nigga who's a damn mistake?
It's a mistake you can't afford. That's why you never take your ex back. She will lose all respect for you and will most likely cheat on you again. That's it for today, guys. Patreon supporters, salute! Manosphere, we working. This video has officially been highlighted.